Well, the week. It obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Indiana Pacers. Now here's Barnes. Back to Wagner. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Wagner's got the opening bucket of the night here for Detroit. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
And here is Clark. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. In the corner, it's Payne. 5 to shoot. Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jackson. Detroit with the rebound.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Giddey. Takes it inside. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a three-point game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And Barnes sends it back. Deep two from Wagner. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Wagner's got his second basket of the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Bane. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons leading by 5. Right, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Back to Jackson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. And he comes up with the deuce.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Count that one for George.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Jackson atop the key. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over George. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but just rotation. He whiffs on that. Oh, great ball movement there.
Picked by Clark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes grabs the miss. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. The Grizzlies making a change here. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. Stolen by Smart. All alone. And slam dunk by Smart.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Zaire Williams.
6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons ahead, up 5. Live from Little. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score. So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Outside, Gordon. Pass to Williams. Memphis moving it around. Over in the corner, Isaac. Clock at 6. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Oh, good on the triple. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, He is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Wood sets a screen. Off target from three-point range. Detroit leading by 8. Here's Martin. That one wide left. Memphis with the ball. Pass to Isaac. Here is Williams. Jacks up a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 5 now.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's George. That shot off the mark. Isaac with some nice D. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. Back to Wood. Pass to Fultz. Gordon for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The handle of Giddey is something to behold.
Pass to Jackson. Down low. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Wagner outside. Here's Sasser. Off target with his 3. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Drops in the tray.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Dort lets the 3 fly. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Here's Jackson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Now Giddey. Here he goes. Here's Sasser. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson with the screen. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Memphis.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
.15 seconds left now here in the second. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter. Smart with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Pass to Clark. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from 3-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first bucket of the third here for Memphis. Giddey with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Barnes. Count it, and the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. And Detroit has possession. A 2-point game. Pass to Ivy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick. And Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard, so exciting to watch.
Outside, Bain. Isaac a screen. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. Isaac's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside, Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Memphis ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside, Bain. Isaac outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Up top, Giddey. Detroit, no good that time either. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Off target from the baseline.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Barnes outside. Inside. Here's Dort. And the layup falls. Now it's just a 3-point Memphis lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Isaac right side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Bain. Over Giddey. The offensive rebound. Top the key, Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
So both teams making some changes here. Barnes hits them both. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 1. To the paint. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Pass to Barnes. He takes it in. And the dunk by Barnes.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fultz has got 5.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pistons trailed by 4. Left side, George. Here's the drive, and it's George finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Wood. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Detroit. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. That evens the score.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
On the wing, Williams. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Pass to Wood. Back to Gordon. From the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. Barnes can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 3. Wood sets a screen. Now here's Gordon. Driving to the basket. Back to Wood. The 3. Sesser with the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Driving inside. It's Giddey with the drive. Over in the corner, Barnes. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. The putback. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And finish off by Wagner.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. And that one falls for Clark.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Ivy on the wing. Stolen by Smart.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Here's Wagner. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Giddey. Bars the screen. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
And this young man has to focus right here. Giddey's team counting on him.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Pass to Smart. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
There's Wagner with the three. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Offline with his three. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks.
Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. So Detroit will get the first possession. Now Giddey. Pass to Ivy. From behind the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Smart outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Smart with the ball. Jackson the screen. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, B.A., these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Love the high-pressure defense, but Ivy is smart just to take his shot right into it.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Bane. There's the three. Rebound Detroit. A clear look for Ivy. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the take. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, my goodness. Jaren Jackson Jr., get that one trending, please.
Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Jackson. Knocks down the long J. Jackson's got 5 now.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's Ivy penetrating. On the wing, Ivy. Outside for Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner in the high post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Bane. Here's the three. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Driving to the basket. And a missed layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Wagner. Soft touch off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Pistons. 4-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And they're running. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Detroit. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Now here's Dort. Yet to see a basket. Back to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sasser. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
A minute 6 left in the first quarter. There's a screen. Back to Fultz. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Wagner. Pass to Sasser. Wagner with it. Here's Sasser. And again, the Pistons missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Gordon. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The 3 ball. And Wood with the stuff.
And dominant play from Wood on the glass, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and getting his shot.
Outside Barnes. From deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Gordon from the arc. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons ahead, leading by 1. Stay with them. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Back to Fultz. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one's long. The Pistons leading. Here's Sasser. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Left side Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. Off target with the 3. Poke loose. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And good effort from Isaac inside the paint, just refusing to back off and getting fouled.
That free throw good from Isaac. Well, Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, really teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent, until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
Pass to Wood. Wood with the screen. Clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Isaac. Gordon outside. Takes it inside. Wood outside. And again, Memphis no good. And here's Detroit. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
And that's exactly the kind of ball rotation you'll want to see from Evans. Throws it to the wide open shooter.
And the basket by Wood.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Duran. It's George on the wing. Duran, the screen. And it's blocked by Wood.
Yeah, just a big-time denial by Wood. I mean, he's developed a good nose for finding blocks.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Sasser. Back to Barnes. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Now Jackson. Smart for 3. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Detroit. George feels it out of it. Pass to Sasser. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Pistons call time here. And the Pistons making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. The 3 from Barnes. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kicks it out to Clark. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Pass to Ivy. It's stolen by Clark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. .44 seconds left to play in the half. To the paint. To win the drought. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Clark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Bane. 5 on the clock. Hits a 3-pointer. Bane's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Barnes, no good. Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Bane. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the 3.
Pass to Dort. Ivy outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey defends. Left side Bane. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Giddey.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
Pass to Smart. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 11 points in the game. Jackson on the wing. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Dort. No good from the wing. Memphis leading. You know, Brent, something that really stands out about Lou Dort is his razor-sharp defense.
He puts a ton of pressure on shooters and will lock up star players. And the reason why, BA, he's got this low center of gravity. He gets up underneath guys, and he continues to be a pest for every minute that he's defending.
Outside Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Pass to Smart. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Dort. Oh, a great move from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter. Outside Giddey. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And there's the call. Memphis with the foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all three levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Outside, Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Oh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in all-star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos to be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
A minute 29 left in the third. Back to Fultz. Pass to Wood. It's good from about 19 feet. Wood's got 6 points.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Here's Barnes. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Gordon, no good on the free throw.
Gordon. Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Sasha, George.
Outside Fultz. Shoots over George. Back to Gordon. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Back to Isaac. And a dunk by Isaac.
Finding his teammate, great awareness by Wood.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Barnes puts up a three. He drops it from range. He's got 12.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Fultz. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Sasser. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 11. Left side Barnes. Down low. Here's Martin from about 16. They get it back. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Martin's got his first points of the game.
So much of offensive rebounding is about timing, and that's how Martin got in there to take advantage of the defense.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Sasser. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Gordon's got space. Barnes with the rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen. So don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Dort outside. To the inside. Pass to Wagner. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson outside. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Bain. Hits the trifecta. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
George outside. Pass to Sasser. Wagner inside. The rebound by Jackson. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Lets it go from the wing. And here's Clark for three. That one no good. And here's Detroit. It's a 10-point game. Here's Barnes. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside Bain. Pass to Clark. Here's Jackson. Nice move. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Wagner outside. Three-pointer. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Bain. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. He drops the first one, and that brings him within 8. George hits them both. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Clark. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Little turnaround. And it's Memphis with another.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Here's Wagner. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 7. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Fires in the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
George for 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he finally gets 1 to drop after missing the first 2. And that brings him within single digits. And here's Memphis. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Jackson the screen. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Dort. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Barnes, it's good.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.